Yes.
You guys need to run. Do not walk to Grand Coteau, Louisiana. Grand Coteau. Anyway, I'm from Louisiana, and I have a hard time pronouncing some of the stuff here. So, Chapelaya, I can say Grand Coteau. I don't know. But anyway, run, don't walk. I'm going to include links. There are some amazing places to stay, some amazing places to eat. And I am going to show you all of them on this episode. First up, the train car we're staying in. Come on. All right, guys. This is the Airbnb we're staying in. It is an actual train car. It has a record player. We actually played it last night. I want you guys to look up and see those gold lights up there. Look how amazing those are. And then that is actual, that's stained glass that is, that's letting the light in. So that is a super cool feature. It's got these doors in it right here. They're very cool. They actually open, which I love. Retro, definitely a retro feel, which I, of course, also love. Very cool retro fridge. One thing that they note is that they have all the clocks stopped, and they actually note that, so you can enjoy your time here and not worry about what time it is. Okay, now one thing I was really super surprised about is the size of the bathroom. The pictures really did not do it justice. That tub, that clawfoot tub, is a full-size tub. Phoenix, my daughter is like 5'6", 5'7", and she can lay all the way down in it. It is such a cool bathroom. Retro tile on the floor. It's also got these neat, they painted these stained glass things in there, which I just love. So fun. Very Louisiana with the gator. So the bathroom, super cute. And then we go into the bedroom. The bed was very comfortable. I slept well. Phoenix actually behind me. You can't see her right now because she didn't want to be in the video. But she is giving it a thumbs down. She said it was too firm. She's 14. I am 52. I like firm. This door also is something that's super cool. It opens up. Ooh, well, I'll open it up while I'm showing y'all the rest of the room. So, queen size bed. That sliding door does not open. This one actually does. So you can go out on the porch that they have. And then they've got the ceiling up there too, which is just so cool. Letting natural light in. All right. I'm going to take you outside now so that you can see. So this opens up onto the porch. And there is another train car, which you guys have kind of already seen. And it opens up and goes right over there to the patio. The Trainwreck Inn exceeded all expectations. The moment we arrived, we felt comfortable and welcomed. From the amazing host to the fun and eclectic decor in mid-century modern, that was a twist that was completely unexpected but fabulous. The area was quiet, yet it was close to great restaurants and a plethora of antique stores and gift shops. The attention to detail was so appreciated, from the cleanliness to the super responsive hosts. This unique stay is definitely a hidden gem. You can look them up at trainwreckinn.com or on the Airbnb app. We are on our way to downtown now in Grand Coteau, Louisiana, to visit some antique stores that we saw last night when we were eating dinner at Cafe Josephine's. Out of the world charbroiled oysters. Everything was amazing. I'll have pictures later of that. So follow us downtown while we go find some antiques.
Let's go! Let's go!
Jerry Lynn's Fused Glass is a vibrant explosion of color and creativity. Her store is filled with stunning handcrafted pieces, including but not limited to wind chimes, jewelry, and cutting boards. Each item is made in-house and it is unique with brilliant colors and intricate designs. New Orleans Botanica is a peaceful haven for positive energy seekers. You can find crystals, cleansing rituals, and spiritual protection. The Funky Flea is everything you'd hope for. This shop is packed with amazing mid-century modern furniture, unique artwork, black and white photos, and vintage lamps. Every corner has something cool to discover, and this super fun owner makes the experience even better. Located in Sunset. La Petite Coteau is a charming little gift shop which is right next to the Funky Flea, and they offer local artwork, handmade jewelry, and a unique mix of really fun treasures. Dee Dee's Cafe is the perfect blend of comfort food and southern hospitality. Walking in feels like home, and Dee Dee is like your mom, but she cooks like your grandma. The menu changes daily, so there's always something new and delicious to choose from. Her chicken salad is amazing. The crawfish stuffed bread is all any Louisianan could hope for. The blueberry cheesecake served warm with ice cream on top was pure bliss. If you're lucky, you might catch the smothered steak and mashed potatoes. Right next door to Dee Dee's is Railroad Antiques, and it is a treasure hunter's dream. It is a very large building, and it is packed with a wide variety of unique finds, but their specialty, 50s cookware and Pyrex. Had me wanting to put on an apron and cook and drink a martini. Remember When Antiques is also located in Sunset, Louisiana, and it is a massive treasure trove with 10,000 square feet to explore. If you're into oil and gas signs or automobile memorabilia, this is your heaven. The selection is widespread, from vintage motorcycles, antique stoves, rocking horses, and train lamps. And let's not overlook the showstopper, a badass green mid-century sofa that screams retro perfection. This place has it all, whether you're a serious collector or just love browsing for antiques. After this, we scooted back on over to Grand Coteau and Petit Rouge, probably one of my favorite finds. This gym has a huge selection of herbs, locally blended teas, honey, and handmade soaps. There is even a seed exchange tucked among the antiques and the vintage clothes in the back. Just a short walk is the kitchen shop, and it is a must for foodies, offering high-end cooking supplies along with cute clothes and lovely jewelry. The handmade gâteau nana is baked there, and you could absolutely eat the whole thing. The Big Hill Cafe is located right next door to the Trainwreck Inn. Their barbecue is on point. The staff was super nice and the atmosphere fun and clean. Hey everybody, so we have spent the day doing some amazing things. We went to Fused Glass Place, numerous antique stores. It's been a fun day. I'm gonna share all that next. What I'm also gonna do, heard there's some really pretty historical buildings, so we're about to drive around to show you that. So super fun day in Sunset and Grand Coteau. And I asked how to say it. As we're pulling out from the Airbnb, straight goes to Sunset, to the right goes to Grand Coteau. If you notice that older building right there to your left, that is the Hive Market and Coffee Shop. It is 250 feet from where you are staying. The Hive Market. Let's start with the coffee. By far, it is some of the best coffee I've ever had. It was rich and made to perfection. They also offer lunch, brunch, and breakfast, and the food is fresh and tasty. We loved the avocado toast. But it is more than just a cafe. It is filled with locally made treasures like jewelry, cigar box, purses, and artwork. There are 2 cozy sitting areas that are calling you to sip your coffee and read a book. Or you could put some cool jams on their wall-mounted jukebox. The staff was warm and welcoming, and they stock fresh eggs and milk to top it off. After grabbing some coffee at the Hive, we will continue our historic tour of Grand Coteau, Louisiana. As we take a right, I want you to immediately look to your right, and that blue building is the train wreck inn and the train car we are staying in. Right there is the Big Hill Cafe with the bomb barbecue. As we continue forward just a little bit, you're going to see this red building up here on the right. That is Petit Rouge, which has the seat exchange and all the other things that I absolutely cannot love enough. Then right there on your right is the kitchen shop with the Coteau Nana. Next, we will be pulling in to one of the historic buildings in Grand Coteau, Louisiana. It is right now called Grand Coteau Retreats. It was built in 1837. It was formerly a Catholic college. It was also, weirdly enough, a dairy farm, which I did not put on my bingo card. And it was a Jesuit retirement community. Right now, it specializes in personally directed retreats that can last anywhere from 3 days to a full month. We are pulling into the parking lot right now of St. Charles Borromeo, Brromeo. It was founded in 1819, and the current church that you see here was built in 1879. It is absolutely gorgeous, but the front is not as gorgeous as the back, which you will see later. They offer Sunday Mass, daily Mass, Day of Obligation Mass, confessions, baptisms, and of course, weddings. They also have a website. It is stcharlesborromeo.org, so you can get in touch with them about their liturgy of the hour schedule and adoration times. We drove by this thing. You'll have to excuse it. It's kind of bumpy. I don't have my I do not have my little thing hooked up right now, but I had to get out and find out what it was. What do you guys think this is? It's gonna be something to do with the church, obviously. It is an altar. It is an altar. Huh. And people have candles lit in there. Next up on our historic driving tour of Grand Coteau, Louisiana, is Our Lady of Oaks. It is a one-of-a-kind religious retreat for men, women, and couples, and they welcome people of all faiths. We could not drive any closer because they did have a retreat going on when we were there, so we got as close as we could. Last, but certainly not least, because this was probably my favorite one and has the most history, is Academy of the Sacred Heart. It is a private boarding school. It is pre-K3 through 12th grade, and it was established in 1821. It is located on 250 acres, and it is the second oldest institution of learning west of the Mississippi. Originally, this was an all-girls school, but it has since opened a boys division called Birchman's Academy. It also features an equestrian program, and the equestrian program is home to over 30 school and privately owned horses. The coolest part about that, though, is the 14-stall barn was built in 1886. Now, another fun fact about this school is that Selma Hayek attended it. Now, as we pull up right here, you're going to see what we can only wonder, is this an old pool? Is it an old pond? We don't know, but obviously it has not been used for its original intent in quite some time. Plus, you can see all the old buildings towards the back. The history isn't the only thing that's impressive about this school, because as most kids are looking at this, and I know especially Phoenix, she was like, oh, Mom, I have to immediately go here. I think we should talk about the tuitions and fees because they are also impressive, as well as the history. Tuition and fees start at $7,649 a year, and they go up to $20,202 a year, and that's 8 through 12. If your student would like to board here and not just attend on a daily basis, their 5-day residence fee is $45,000 and some change. If you round it up, it'd be $46,000. And their 7-day resident program is $47,000 and some change. If you rounded it up, it'd be $48,000. They also have international students that are welcome, and their fees run right around $53,000. Also, that cool equestrian program that we talked about just a little earlier is not free. It is an extra charge of $1,775 to $3,525 per year. This is the Abear Brimhouse store, and it was built in 1840. What a busy day. This has been an amazingly fun. But before we go anything else, you've seen the inside, you've seen some pictures, and now I want to show you a walkthrough of the outside at night, because it is absolutely, I love it. It's beautiful. So we were staying in the coolest place this evening. It is called the Retro Train Motel, Trainwreck Inn, in Grand Coteau. Coteau. I'm from Louisiana, and you know, sometimes I have a hard time with pronunciations. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of the outside tonight, just so you guys can see how cool this is. This is the one that we are staying in. This is the train car we are staying in this evening. Y'all get a walkthrough of that later. But this is just the little walkway at night, which I am just loving this. They have this entire little gazebo right here. Heater, little fireplace thing. Now, we have not even tried the fireplace thing yet. It's open to us to use, but we're kind of hanging out inside tonight. They got a cute little hammock over there. And then the other places for you to stay in, this is an old ticket depot. And I'll see if I could maybe get in there tomorrow. Sorry, my arm was getting tired. It is a little 1-bedroom. And then they have this other amazing train car as well that's a little smaller than the one that we were staying in. And you can actually rent this whole space. And you can still see the snow on the ground from our snow apocalypse. And then this is where we park, which safe neighborhood, feel very comfortable. Oh, and I'm being super loud, and it looks like we had another check-in. Okay, so anyway, this is the amazing Airbnb that we're staying in tonight, and I am just loving it. It is probably, we stay in some cool places, but this might be one of my favorites for sure. Look at this. You wonder, like, I've often wondered how they fit beds and stuff in those really expensive, you know, train cars. But this thing is huge. And one thing I want you to notice right here, you see these doors? There's another one up there. They actually open. And this whole place is available for rent. So if you had a bunch of friends And it was a beautiful day. You could just open these doors and walk in and out. And that's the other one. As we wrap up our time in Grand Coteau, Louisiana, I am once again reminded of just how much small towns have to offer. You would think that by now I wouldn't be surprised. After all, I did start this channel just to showcase the magic of places exactly like this. But every visit and every new town still manages to catch me off guard in the best way possible. Grand Coteau feels like stepping into a different time, full of history, charm, and that unmistakable Louisiana warmth. Our stay at the Trainwreck Inn was as unique as the town itself, with its own character and story to tell. The neighboring town of Sunset, Louisiana had just as many surprises to offer as Grand Coteau, Cafe Josephine being one of them. I mean, it was an absolute party in my mouth from start to finish. Every bite was an experience. The troll-broiled oysters were perfectly seasoned and practically melted in my mouth when I ate them. The steak was cooked exactly how I ordered it, but the coolest part was the open grill where you could watch the magic happen right there. The mocktails were refreshing, and Phoenix loved her shrimp Alfredo. It was the perfect blend of creamy and flavorful. Grand Coteau in Sunset, Louisiana is a must visit on your bucket list.